Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Avadon the Black Fortress with me, Atantuo. We are not currently in the Black Fortress, but still in the Fortress of Volgrim Tor, hunting down the Lord Karsta Arl, who has been collaborating with that mad wizard Moritz Kree before. We have advanced to the last circle. You emerge from the tunnels under the fortress into the fresh air, exactly. You have managed to slip into another ring, or, oh yeah, they're called rings, not circles. A very different thing, I'm aware. This ring of Volgrim Tor is reserved for Lord Karsta Arl. The ancestral wooden hall of his clan is here before you. Volgrim Tor was built around it, and it is still here. Old, sagging, but intact. Interesting, okay. I was expecting him to be in this central area where he disappeared to, but I guess that is not the case. Let's see. No way to open this from this grate from this side. Interestingly, maybe there is a hidden switch somewhere. Let's collect all this loot here first. No switches. No switches. Okay. Maybe all those grates are gonna open up once I've dealt with the leader here. First of all, my usual routine of walking around the outer perimeter of the area, or sub-area in this case, to get a lay of the land, as it were. Okay, so these are traps. As pointless as always. Wait, your lockpicking skills aren't high enough. Okay, well that's a first. We have these incubi that are still not very threatening. I did see some of these, I think, in Moritz Kree's tower, so it's not entirely surprising to see them here. Although I don't remember whether or not they are immune to fire. Let's find out. They are not. Okay, that's good. Not that it really matters seeing just how weak they are. But it does make things a little bit quicker. Alright, let's take a look in here. Nice, a free rune of intelligence, actually, that's pretty useful. You take this one. You take the elixir of speed. Let's open up this little shortcut, if you will. Okay. This does not connect around, so I'll have to walk all this way back. That's a bit of a bummer. It doesn't take too long, though. Not too terribly long. Okay. What's in here? A lockpick. Well, well, well. Those are always welcome. This does require a key or other kind of opening mechanism. As does this. Okay, fair enough. Let's walk around the ancient wooden fortress then. Oh, hello. Hunter Clement. Yeah, I haven't seen that guy in a while. Unsurprisingly, a warrior is waiting for you in Lord Karsta Arl's hall. It is Hunter Clement, the traveling warrior from the Tawan Empire. The circumstances are very different, but his smirk and swaggering attitude have not changed at all. Like many hunters, he keeps animals at his side to aid him. They are not dogs or falcons though, but spiders, huge, drooling, tame spiders, each on a length of chain. You notice my pets, eh? I am not foolish. I will not set aside any fair advantage when dueling a warrior of Avadon. You have pet spiders? Moritz Kree offered his fascinating creations to protect Cimmerians. For a price I received a truly unique pair of pets, terrifying, impressive, and able to catch small prey within heights up trees. You are here to defend Lord Karsta Arl? He laughs and spits on the Lord's polished floor. Lord Karsta Arl! Like any true son of Tawan would care about any of these savages. I am not here to avenge anyone. I am here to try my skill against a true foe, and at last I meet a warrior deserving of my attention. You intend to duel me? Of course, I have hunted all over all other game, animal, titan, and human, and never failed to show my skill. I will claim to be the finest hunter of the Tawan. All I have to do is risk myself in one final gamble. I will slay a hand of Avadon. In success, I will be a legend. If you kill a hand, Avadon will never let you live, my friend. Really? He smirks. Very soon, Avadon will be unable to protect itself, let alone avenge its loss. Do you know how many hands have been murdered in the last few months? Have they been avenged? He laughs. Well, some of them have, by us. I think that was enough banter. He drops the chains holding the spiders. Fuzzy, Leggy, attack! Fuzzy and Leggy, huh? That's actually kind of cute for spiders. Leggy. Okay. Alright. Don't like the fact that he is running deeper inside the fortress. I really wanted to take a look around first. Not that it makes much of a difference, but anyway. Yeah. Let's use this, because why not? The spiders themselves are not terribly dangerous. Okay, nor is the hunter himself, looks like. Well, he does get many attacks off, even without any kind of frenzy. I always find that a little bit unfair, but then there's 3 of us against the one of him, not counting his pets that were. Alright, you teleport behind him. Okay, he doesn't even try to run away. That's fine by me. He just keeps shooting Nathalie for some reason. Nice move. Spray of arrows. Bit unrealistic, but that's fine. Okay, his turn again. Doesn't really help him, and he's gone. Okay. Hunter Clement is the next defender to fall before your attacks. As he falls, he looks terribly embarrassed. How did I go wrong? He moans. A better bow? A more direct attack? Less banter? More spiders? What did I do wrong? And he dies. You search through his pockets and find a crude iron key. You keep it. You bet I do. No, let's end the fight first. Shadow Walker's Lance. Well. Is that actually something I'm interested in? Not really in terms of damage? Shattering Blow, Shadow Walker's Focus. Meh. Nope. Not really. It's in here, nothing. Let's actually take a look at the special items. Where might it be? Translucent, Rusted Bandit Key, Spectre Key, Grim Tor Key. Well, might be this one. Just a guess though. You found this polished steel key in the fortress of... Or is it? Didn't it say like crude iron key? Now all of a sudden it's supposed to be a polished steel? Oh well. Alright, so we do seem to have 2 locked rooms here. Oh, and of course we do have these locked rooms. Maybe the key is actually for those. Let's see here. 1 lockpick, yeah, sure, why not? Okay, lots of valuables. Actually, quite a bit of money. For only 1 lockpick, that's pretty good. Flying cloak, and short sword, and a gold necklace. That's really worth. Was really worth attacking this fortress in terms of money, at the very least. Okay, no special documents on the Karstarl's desk. What is this? Is there anything in here? No, not really. Okay. And what is this? This has another elixir of health. Wand of lightning. Endurance, sure. Kind of useful. And resurrection scroll. Always nice. Alright, so, let's see. I'm suspecting that there will be, like, wheels in here that will open up the way to the central garden of the fortress. And that will actually end up being... Wait, lightning javelin. What? That will actually end up being where Karstar is. Lightning javelin. Well, too bad that's only for shaman. It sounds pretty good. I guess I'm gonna keep it around to give to my shaman. Okay. Wasn't really necessary to open both of these gates, but I did anyway. The 5 rings of Ogrim Tor surround a central clearing. It is full of lush vegetation tended to by the late Lady Antje. None of the violence and destruction that have creeped through Ogrim Tor have come here yet. To the northwest, on the other side of a small lake, you hear a horn, a long harsh note, a call of challenge. At last, cornered and bereft of servants, Lord Karstar is calling you to battle. Yeah, it's really not necessary to call me specifically, because doing that is my entire purpose here to begin with. So let's finally explore all the last corners. Maybe I should have been paying more attention to my surroundings. I did not mean to engage him quite yet, but oh well. At last, you face Lord Karstar. Surprisingly, he is alone in the grove. You would have thought that his fortress has enough warriors to defend him, but he has been abandoned. This mighty warlord, who has brought about the deaths of many thousands, is kneeling in the dirt. His blade is at his side, and he looks exhausted and bereft of hope. If Cimmerians ever cried, he would be now, mourning all that he has lost, but he would rather die than seem weak before a hand of Avadon. As you approach, he rises slowly to his feet. You are here. The time has come. I knew, the moment I heard that Avadon's gaze was upon us, that this moment would come. Where are your guards? I sent them away while you were dallying with Hunter Clement. I had to wound one of them before they would go. They will be needed to protect Dorlstead from invaders after we are gone. I doubt they will succeed, but they must be here to try. I slew Lady Antje. You think I did not know? I know she faced you and fought well. It was a good partnership we had. Enough so to make me feel feelings of weakness unworthy of a Cimmerian lord. I bear no grudge. You did what you must do. Of course, I will still try to avenge her. Lord Karstar, I have been sent from Avadon. You must return there with me, or die. To enter the dungeons of the Black Fortress and have my spirit destroyed would be worse than death. No, I choose to die. I only need a moment for my regrets. Regrets? I was too greedy. The gaze of Avadon always casts over the far lands looking for targets. It finds examples and unleashes its power upon them. And yet I thought that if I was cunning, I could gain enough power to destroy all the nearby steads when the chaos comes. I was so close. If I could only have evaded you for a few more weeks, I would be a great lord. That is why you supplied Moritz Kree. Of course, he provided much power in return for very little wealth, and yet he lacked restraint. He let the shadow beast roam instead of hunting it down, and as he should have. He undid us all. The chaos comes? What do you mean? Lord Karstar smiles for perhaps the last time. But why should I spoil the surprise? You will soon see it for yourself. You think a few weeks would have saved you? I do. I truly do. But I am growing weak and talkative and delaying the inevitable. All who live must die. It is my time. And there is no way to settle this peacefully? He lets out a long, harsh laugh. Settle? Peacefully? Fool! What did you expect when you came here? This is Cimmeria. Now let me show you a final trinket Moritz Kree gave me, a marvelous example of his skills. There is a necklace around his neck. Surprisingly. 3 pearls hang from it. He rips it from his neck, throws it to the ground, and dashes it underfoot. Moments later, there is not 1 warrior standing before you, but 3, all of them equally solid, all lethal. They charge. Alright, so he's on his own, but not really. It's an interesting twist. Well, in that case, I did not save beforehand, but I guess I should be fine. Yeah, might as well use this. You use this as well. Take like 2 steps forward. Good thing I didn't take one more. And use that. And why don't you damage all of them using this? Okay, one of them, 2 of them were immune to fire. I wonder if that's indicating that this is the real one, if there's such a thing. Okay, yeah. The fakes are apparently just immune to damage. Or maybe it's one of the clones that is... only one of the clones is gonna be vulnerable at a time, or maybe... I don't know. Something like that. We will soon find out what happens, I guess. You realize that as solid as the 3 Cimmerians look, only one of them is real. The others are illusions. Okay. As you watch them carefully, trying to figure out where to strike, they shimmer. Then they trade places, moving faster than your eye can track. Even when you're sure which one is real, a moment later it has moved. Has it now? But I do see their health. Oh, wait. I see. Let's hope it's this one. Okay, it's not. Ouch. Ouch, ouch. Okay, it's her turn. She heals everybody and attacks that one. Okay, good. Why isn't it a Tantuo's turn? We shall never know. Teleport there. And attack this guy. Nice backstab. Really good. Ouch. Stop cleaving, please. That's really bad. Do this. And this. Very good hit. You move away 1 step. You use your... Wait, does this... This must cost 8 AP as well, doesn't it? Well, in that case, you use one of these. Have plenty of them. And then you attack. Don't they change places? Again. Oh no, they did. Okay. Yep. And as expected, it's now this one that is real. Okay. You take 1 step. You use your stunning blow. Of course you didn't stun him, but that's fine. And you move away. And simply attack. Alright. And I guess he's dead. Lord Carstaul falls to the ground. His doppelgangers fade away. From the ground he looks in the direction of where Lady Antje fell. He coughs and gasps. Then he apologizes, not to her, but to his ancestors. Father, grandfather, he gasps. It is all lost, all fallen. The others dead, they will, I'm sorry. And then, overwhelmed with the magnitude of all his people have lost, he dies. Mercifully, really. The justice of Avadon has been done. All miscreants have been dispatched. You are free to return home. And I get another achievement. Avadon's Gaze. Yeah. Avadon's Gaze. Why do I have this in my normal inventory? I have no idea. Okay, Warrior's Shelter. Okay. Savage Blow and Path of the Berserker. Well, I'm not sure this is better. Savage Blow. Savage Blow is pretty good. If those 4 extra points actually do increase it past its maximum, its normal maximum. But those 25% extra critical hit chance from my current shield seem pretty powerful. And the Blade Master's Steel again looks pretty good, but I don't use Hamstring. Or actually, I can, because that is isn't that a Shadow Walker thing? Yeah, it is. But why would a Shadow Walker ever use a one-handed weapon? I guess they could use a shield as well. Let's give it to Shima, but I don't think that's going to be better than what he's using. Just out of curiosity, I am going to take a look here. Savage Blow, 78 to 443. 78, 443. Yeah, okay, that works. It does increase its damage. However, is that worth more than 25% crit chance? I don't think it is. Unfortunately. Okay, but this is for Blade Master. But isn't Hamstring? Oh, maybe I'm completely confusing this with something else. Yeah, wait. Okay, yeah, I'm stupid. That is the skill I gave Savelin. Of course. Makes more sense for a... I had completely forgotten that Blade Master is what the warriors are called here, so of course, with that it makes more sense for that to be a warrior weapon, or Blade Master as it were. Never mind. Okay. Now all of the gateways leading here seem to be open, allowing full access to every part of the fortress. Wasn't there some place I couldn't access before? Well, there were all these little alcoves, of course. Increases intelligence. It's useful. Ah, right. Yeah, that was this passage. Exactly. So that should be everything explored. Sure looks like it. Okay. Jerkin. Awesome. Quite the amazing loot here. Glad I came here. Well, that was relatively quick. Only 24 minutes in, really. Huh. It felt longer. I don't know why. But I guess I'm done here. Unless something else is gonna happen before I'm able to return to Avadon. I guess on my way back I will have to actually evade those that militia in the middle of Dorlstead now. Huh. Interestingly, the game put me here actually, and not at the entrance of Orgrim Tor. I guess it's not. There is no such mechanic, game mechanic, allowing the game to spawn me in a different place. depending on where I... Oh, hey, Lorella. Depending on where I... From what other map I was coming. Anyway, let's talk to her. As you return to the pylon that will take you back to Avadon, you see a small figure standing by the road. She is thin, dirty, and exhausted. The journey home has been draining for her, but she is finally here. It is Lorella, the girl whose pleas drew Avadon's attention to Drolstead. She looks at the smoke rising in the air over Ogrim Tor. Smoke? Why? I didn't burn it down. Oh. Smells the blood on the wind. The bag containing her belongings slips to the ground. Then she turns and looks at you. In shock, she seems to barely recognize you. This might take a little bit of explaining. She looks at you, very confused. I remember you. I thought you were going to help us. I heard the beast is gone. I came home, but then... What has happened to the fortress? Where is everyone? I have no idea where everyone is, actually. Or why they felt the need to leave. Oh well. I was sent to recover Caster Owl. He did not choose to return peacefully. Our lord? Gone? The fortress? So much smoke. Yeah, again, I have no idea where that smoke is supposed to be coming from, because I didn't set fire to the fortress. She wavers slightly. For a moment, you think she is going to faint, then she rallies. You did this. You came for our lord. You destroyed us. Why? Girl. Or rather, the girl is not the problem here. The problem is that the game is trying to make me feel bad about things I personally did not do at all. Or had no power in averting or changing. I did have my orders. That's true. And it is also all his fault. That's also true. His fault? But you did not just take him. The smoke, the burning, yeah, that's not what I did. That's actually really... I'm not a fan of that. I mean, if something had actually happened back at the fortress, where it would have been set ablaze, that would be a different thing. But I really just killed the man and walked out, and now apparently everything's bursting into flames behind me. Your father? I don't know where your father is. I'm at last free. Yeah, I mean, I didn't need to talk to her in the first place, but oh well. I mean, I see why the game is doing all this and where it is going with this. At least I think I do. Making me second guess whether Avadon is actually as good for everybody's well-being as everyone says it is, especially Redbeard and his counselors. Anyway, Sevelin. What did I want to put points into? I guess this. Yeah, sure, why not? Not that it really matters at all. Intelligence. Sorry for getting sidetracked, by the way. Oh yeah, sure. Do this. But I don't know, the specific means that the game is using lately, specifically in that last Chimeria episode, I'm not so happy about that. Okay, I give her the documents, and I did actually recover the chrysanth. I almost forgot about that. The moment she sees the tome, her hands fly out and grab it. Her arms are surprisingly strong. Yes, After so many years, so much knowledge, so much potential, I can feel it. She runs her fingers lovingly over the black leather. She sends a scribe to get your reward, delivered in a leather pouch. It is a jeweled scarab and a small collection of precious stones. I will record your service. For centuries, the archivists of Avadon will remember your valiant efforts. Now I must study. So many questions about to be answered. She wanders off. Okay, fair enough. I did get this Time Walk Scarab. Battle Frenzy. Okay, Battle Frenzy. And whoops, and a couple of emeralds. Battle Frenzy instead of... Huh, I've never even used this. Opaline Scarab. Metal Cure. Not sure I ever used that either. Oops, didn't mean to give that to you. But I do wanna give you this, and wait, this is actually for her. These are for you. Yeah, so this is definitely better. And this is just as good in terms of damage. Chance to evade attacks, curse resistance. And I'm gonna give you this a little bit more offensive. And this, sort of extra dexterity. It's not as useful. Alright. Can you use this? Yes, you can. So, there you go. Hero's Halberd. Right. You... Oh, that's... You're actually already using that. Why did I think Lightning Javelin had to be such an amazing item? Okay, this at least seems to be better. Let's give you Nature Mastery and call the winds instead of Beast Focus. Yeah, I guess can take that. Okay. Now where was I? Do I have any more quests? I do have this, of course. Battle Tribe, I'm not gonna do. Dragon's Tooth, I don't know how to do that. Or Ahmed's Libram. Or Hand Gavin. Well then, who am I supposed to return to right now? Should I go to Redbeard directly? Guess I might as well. Let's save, just in case this triggers something. Oh, it does not. Okay, not at all. So I guess I'll have to return to Miranda to report my success in this matter. And maybe tell her about those somewhat troubling news that she had for me. In terms of, not she, Carstar had for me. In terms of chaos coming and Avadon about to fall and all that. All just anti-Avadon propaganda, I'm sure. Anyway, Carstar, the Lord of Dorlstead, is dead. You described the carnage to Heart Miranda. She seems strangely unmoved by your tale of destruction. What destruction? I only killed, well, a couple of people really, but I didn't destroy anything. Anyway, I'm sure by now the tale has spread throughout Chimeria and beyond. That is what comes from attracting the gaze of Avadon. It is done. There is no more need to think on it. Are you sure about that? I mean, I'm sure Avadon could have realistically seen, could have done something like, I don't know, what's the word? Put another regent in power, someone who is in line with Avadon's laws and rules, and who would at least be able to, I don't know, sustain the order and keep up the defense of Dorstad and the surrounding areas instead of Karsta Arl. And that is something that I would have actually expected Avadon to do, but I'm just surprised that something like that has never even come up. But oh well. Yeah, did we do the right thing? Because I don't think we did entirely. Right? What is right? What an odd concept. We are Avadon. Our actions become right because it is us that do them. Have you not yet learned that? I have not, and I wholeheartedly disagree with that sentiment. What will happen to Dorstad? They have been weakened, and considering the fate of weakened lands in Chimeria, well, I would not plan to live there anytime soon. The next few years will not be pleasant for them. I am proud of what we did. No, I am not. I do not think what happened was justified. I think what happened was justified, not how it happened. But the game, again, won't let me distinguish like that. Anyway. Well, you were only following our orders, so you can be comforted. Whatever your moral qualms, what happened was not your fault, in a sense anyway. It does not matter either way. As long as Redbeard lives, you will do what he and his servants command, and that leads you to your next mission. What do I need to do? Return to Redbeard. She suddenly looks very tired. I need to write a report on your mission and file it away. You just go. She waves you away. Well, that sounds very comforting. What is coming next? Okay, let's save again. You return to Redbeard's hall and find that the keeper is full of energy. Oh well, that's a change since last time. He seems much recovered from his recent exhaustion. Something has made him cheery, almost playful. Come in, he shouts. This is a good day, the first in some time. There is fresh word from Castle Vebeaux. Lord Griffin tells me that he has had envoys from Holglanda. They are there to begin to negotiate a peace. It is hard to believe. Something good coming from all this chaos. Negotiations over what? The Baraza Woods. At last, both sides have realized that wild land does not justify the perpetual threat of war. So what will happen? That is up to the negotiators. For once, not our business. Perhaps a payment, perhaps a partition, whatever is necessary to enable each side to save face. What is required of me? Not all wish peace. In fact, some have a great interest in preventing it. Lord Griffin asked for you personally to come and provide security for the negotiations. Return to him. He will tell you more. This is a great day. And before you go, I have a gift for you. Who exactly opposes the peace? Fanatics, who cannot accept even the slightest surrender by their people. War profiteers, who make their fortunes selling the tools of war, and a variety of other zealots and fools. They are the enemies of Avadon and of the Pact. Treat them accordingly. And I should do whatever Lord Griffin says? No, you are a warrior of Avadon. You do not answer to him. That said, you should do anything he requires within reason to keep the diplomats safe. What is your gift for me? He removes a scarab from his pouch and hands it to you. It is mine. No cast of that. It is the most powerful scarab I own. Let that be an expression of my gratitude toward you, and may it protect you as you fight for a peace that will benefit the Pact long after we are dead. When you say we are dead, do you mean only us, or yourself as well? Because, you know, you have been alive for an awfully long time. Anyway, do I have another question? Wait, have you had any success finding out who is attacking Avadon? That's actually an interesting question. He slaps the arm of his chair. Yes, everything that happens, all the clues, they led us to the Tawan Empire. Or they lead us to the Tawan Empire. Not to their leaders or their diplomats, but someone else. Someone hiding there who has a long reach. What are you gonna do? I will not say. Our plans are wrapped in secrets. Mysteries wrapped in secrets. Inside enigmas. But we will act soon and decisively. Within days, I think, they hit us. They bloodied us. But we found them too quickly, before they can strike a mortal blow. He stops talking and laughs. What? I am letting my high spirits get the best of me. Concentrate on your work on the peace. You will learn of our other victories soon enough. Okay, I guess that's all then. Bring the peace. Somehow I don't trust this anymore. Bringing the peace, I will probably bring only misery and destruction. There is good news from Castle Vebeaux. Yeah, okay. Eastern Portal, gotcha. And what is this? Pulsating Scarab. Affects nearby foes. Very, very low physical damage. Stunning them and knockback. I don't know, I don't usually like knocking back my enemies, actually. So that might be something for Nathalie. So she can use that when getting surrounded by enemies. Oh, she has all of these scarabs. All the scarabs in the world. Group heal, pretty weak though. Self heal, extremely weak. Magic missile. And damage from these scarabs is pretty low. Unless it's simply not displayed correctly, and maybe it does scale up with her, I guess, intelligence in this case. The question is, which one of these do I need the least? I mean, I do have plenty of group heal scrolls, so I'm gonna actually get rid of this and give her this instead. And she can equip this, because why not? Alrighty. Do I want to do anything else? I could sell junk, I could visit Nicodemus. Guess I might as well. Nope, not here. It's only gonna take a couple of moments. Yeah, nothing new to talk to you about. Man, I'm filthy rich. Let's actually take a look at your supplies. Supplies. I did use up my blessing crystals, might as well buy some. And speaking of... Oh, I bought them for Sevelin, I'm dumb. Yeah, sure. Might as well buy all of these. Potion of battle, potion of speed. Sure. I use these occasionally. Okay, that's all he has. Anything else? Don't think so. Scarabs, probably still the old scarabs that I don't really want. Teleport. Nah. Okay, should be good. Let's take these away from Sevelin and give them to Shima. Put them here. Yeah, okay. Hey Nick, if I may call you that. Do you have something for me for my next mission? I'm off to Betrayal again. I wish to help, but things have been difficult. I am told little, but there seem to be far fewer hands available than there were a few weeks ago. This has meant that I have received fewer supplies. An assistant swathed in bandages brings you a large flask. This is all I have left to give you. It is a powerful strength potion. However, it has been known to cause cramping in those who imbibe it. I would not drink it. I would not drink too much. Thanks, I guess. Burnout brew. Battle Frenzy Corruption. I mean, I have plenty of Battle Frenzy. 5 turns, 6 turns. Yeah. No. Don't really want to poison myself. Guess I'll be good. Alright, back to Calendarial. Might as well make a quick cut. And here we are at the correct portal, I think. I hope. Yes, maybe? Yes, okay. Good. Good. Let's actually talk to the usual suspects in terms of side quests again, just in case I will be off to another new map here. Anything else I can do? No. Okay. Fair enough. Next stop, I think it was here, yes. The commander, what's his face? Peveril, exactly. Anything I can do? Not at this point. Maybe I'll have to accept Griffin's quest first, or talk to him at the very least. Save here. Once again, you approach Duke Griffin in his great hall. His energy and optimism have faded, and he has been suffering a number of sleepless nights. And yet, when he sees you, the mischievous glint returns to his eyes. I welcome you back, Atantuo. I am sorry for my reduced state. The closer victory gets, the more I worry. I bring Calendarial to a better place, and yet I can't sleep. I have called you here for an errand, perhaps beneath you, but your presence will increase chances of my success, so I have asked for it. You have called me back here. What is happening? Duke Griffin says, as you might have been told back in Avadon, my efforts to end our argument with Hoaglander are having some success. Envoys from our rival nation will soon be arriving here at Castle Vebeaux. Before negotiations can begin, your friend Monitor Shigaz has been exploring our castle. Security reasons. He is worried about assassins reaching the Hoaglandan envoys. He asked for your help. What will you be negotiating? Probably nothing of any significance. The importance is that our representatives will be talking. This has not happened in years. The Hoaglandans have their own strong ideas of honor, and Callum's soldiers sacrificing their lives carry some weight with them. When will the envoys be here? They could arrive at any hour. When they are here, I will greet them here in this hall. What does Shigaz need? Word has spread throughout Calendarial that envoys from Hoaglander are coming here. That might draw assassins, sent by nobles who have their own reasons to force a struggle to continue. For that reason, Monitor Shigaz is searching our fort for assassins. A bit paranoid, perhaps, but I do want to keep him calm. Do you believe that there will be any assassins? I think that it is possible, but unlikely. I am powerful. The other nobles know that it would be foolish to embarrass me. Where is Shigaz? There are new excavations underneath our fortress. We are digging out a new series of halls. Shigaz suspected that infiltrators might find their way in through the new tunnels. He is down there now. The stairs down to those tunnels are just to the south of this hall. I will make sure that you can gain access. And if I do find assassins? You have the power of Avadon. Do whatever you need to do to help the stability of the pact. Just remember, if someone were to slay a Hoaglandan envoy in a Calendarial fort, it would be very unfortunate. I will go downstairs and see him. I am grateful. Much can be achieved now. All we need is to keep the Hoaglandans calm. If they are angered, years of peace inside the pact are at risk. Do you need anything else before you go? No, I guess that's all I need. 8 Monitor Shigaz, yet again. Currently in excavation under the castle, okay. Directly south of here, you say... wait, here? Trapdoor. Oh, yeah, okay. Could not enter that room before. So let's talk to the quest givers again. To you, for example. Need to be done. Yes, but not now. Okay. What about you? Anything else I can do? No. Just for completeness sake, I'm going to talk to Acacia once more. No. Okay. Oops. I clicked out of the window and now everything's messed up now. We're good again. It was only temporary. So let's take a look at this trapdoor. Also, it is a bit suspicious that there are still so many areas of the actual fortress itself that I have not been able to enter. Anyway, this chamber? What chamber? That chamber, apparently, or... Full of tools, carts, lamps, and other digging gear. A trapdoor leads down into the depths. This must be where you can access the new excavation under Castle Vebeaux. Manager Shigaz is waiting for you below. There are no workers here, and no guards. It is oddly silent. Perhaps Shigaz sent everyone away before he went downstairs. Oh, you are near the start of a very long and eventful encounter. If there is anything you have been wanting to do, like change scarabs or hunt down absent team members, you might wish to do it before you go downstairs. Thanks, game, for giving me that warning. Okay. Anything in here? Anything interesting at all? No. This would be a good cutting point, but I'm not at the 1 hour mark, so screw it. I'm gonna go down. Gonna do a quick save here. I mean, I can't turn back. Yeah. For now, I still can. Oh, and this actually on the same map as everything else. That's interesting. But I guess I will be going further down pretty soon. You enter a large natural cavern. It must have been under Castle Vebeaux all along, until the workers dug a shaft that opened up into it. There are several armed figures in the far end of the cave. At the far end of the cave, they wear heavy cloaks and hoods that obscure their faces. They are watching the western passage and arguing. You hear one of them say, "I'm not going to fight him." Then one of the warriors turns and notices you. "The hand!" he shouts. "Get him!" And they charge, weapons drawn. Shigaz is not among them. Well, I'm glad that's the case. They are cloaked assassins and a hooded cultist. Same cult that the Baraza Bandits leader was from. Maybe we will learn pretty soon. Okay, why don't you attack the cultist? Okay, that guy is pretty tanky. Oh, that will actually hit all of them. Very nice. Alright. Done, and oh, he's terrified. Sure. Yeah. Whatever. Okay, that was easy. Pretty easy. Okay, you get that. Santa was still... Oh, no. He's back now. Okay. Assassins. Well, that didn't take long to find those. Hey, there's Shigaz. What did you say? Cuff. Okay, still not quite recovered. There are 4 people in this room. Well, yeah, 3 dead people and 1 living. All Hulklanded from the look of their garb. 3 of them are dead, freshly murdered, probably by the thugs to the east. The 4th man sits against a pillar of stone, blade lying against his lap. He is grievously wounded, stabbed several times in the stomach and chest. As he pulls himself agonizingly slowly to his feet, you can see that it is Monitor Shigaz. He does not greet you the way you expected. When he recognizes you in the dim light, he spits out, You will pay for this treachery!" He starts to stagger toward you. What? What happened here, Shigas? I'm not your foe. Shigas lets out a loud, "Ha!" Then he winces in agony. You come to finish the job yourself, and you try to trick me. That must be it. I drove off your assassins. Now you come. Those assassins? I have already fought them. Shigas shakes his head, clearly delirious. No. Tricks. Tricks. All dead. All dead. I will stop you. You try to respond, but Shigas won't listen. With his last reserves of strength, he raises his blade over his head and charges at you. He will have to be subdued if there is any hope of saving his life. He is mortally wounded and barely able to stand upright. And I should fight him until he's subdued? That's... I don't know. That's a bit silly. The mere fact that he is able to fight and is as resilient as he is, it's a bit hard to explain, isn't it? Ouch. Ah, finally. Shigas falls to the ground. His wounds were mortal, but he still had some strength left. Yeah, well, quite a bit of strength, actually. All of that is gone. His blade falls to the floor with a clatter. He looks up at you. I don't understand it, he rasps through blood-spattered lips. The peace betrayed me. Why? I try to heal him. He weakly pushes your hand away. No, pain ends. It's good. Just want to know why. I really don't know what you're talking about, man. You, Atanto, is it true? I fought by you. Why did you come down here? Duke Griffin told me that you wanted my help down here. The Duke? But he told me to bring my warriors down. Said something was heard. He sent me. Said nothing about... I don't understand. The Duke sent you down here? So strange. Peace so close, and he sends me? Assassins. Attacks. And then he closes his eyes. At the end, clarity evades him. He is gone and leaving you alone in the cavern. This is all very strange. Perhaps you can find a clue in the tunnel to the west that will make things clearer. Well, I have a very unfortunate suspicion here. So it's kind of obvious at this point. It certainly looks like the Lord has not been up to what it seemed he was up to. But why pretend to pursue peace when he was actually... Looks like he was actually trying to provoke an open war instead by arranging these peace negotiations. Rooms like this with two gates, by the way, always seem very, very suspicious. One more step. No, still nothing? Okay. That's surprising. Anyway, so he was arranging these peace negotiations, or seemingly so, but in fact he was planning all along to assassinate the Hochlandan diplomats to provoke an open war. Is that it? Okay. You emerge into a clearing. The stone spire castle Vebeaux rests upon looms behind you. You can clearly see over 50 feet above you the ramparts Monitor Shigas used to look out over the Baraza woods. There are 4 people here. There. What? Where? 3 of them wear the garb of Hochlandans. The 4th is easily recognizable by the gold circlet he wears. It is Duke Griffin. You realize that your bloodied weapons and scratched armor are clearly visible from where you stand. The Hochlandans must be the envoys, come to discuss diplomatic matters. However, when the Duke points at you and shouts an alarm, you realize that something is going very wrong. Moments later, the Hulklandans are pointing at you and shouting. You hear horns. One of the Hulklandans has to be physically restrained from attacking the Duke. And as the 4 of them step back from the rampart, you can hear the castle enter a state of alarm. Oh, great. There is a path winding through the woods, going to the north and to the west. From the north you hear shouting and howling. Already the defenders of Castle Vebeaux are sending hunting parties in the woods. And they're not losing any time. It is as if they were already prepared to do so. Yeah, it's strange, really. The western path leads away from the castle. It seems very tempting. Does it now? Escape Castle Vebeaux. Well, I'm already outside Castle Vebeaux. Something has gone horribly wrong. Monitor Shigaz and his warriors have been murdered, and Duke Griffin is sending packs of wolves and basilisks to hunt you down. I hope the Drake has not hatched by now. Although I have a sneaking suspicion that it might have. Speedy escape from the castle might be wise. Might be. Hello there. Vebeaux Huntmaster. Yeah, okay, that connects to the kennel. Unsurprisingly. Okay, Huntmaster is not very strong, looks like. I guess Horned Basilisk should not be immune to fire, right? Nope, definitely not. Not at all. That takes care of that first wave. Oh, but the next one is coming right up. Wow, there are a lot of beasties here. And attack. And attack. Nice cleave. And guess it should hit all of them. Sure did. Those are a lot of basilisks that could potentially... didn't I attack that one? Thought I did. That could potentially stun me, which is a little bit unsettling. Fortunately, I seem to be pretty good at resisting them by now. Still, I'd rather take or get rid of as many of them as I can, as quickly as I can. Well, and there it happened. One of us is now stunned. It's unfortunate. Ouch. Come on. Okay, he's with us again. Somehow the Horned Basilisk didn't seem as tanky before. Wonder why that was. Those AoE spells must have dealt a lot more damage to them than I was realizing. But we should be just about done here. Yes, okay. Man, finally. Maybe that was all of them? Nope. Surely not. Holy crap. Do they just endlessly respawn? They must. They can't all have been here and been in here already. Can they? I guess the idea is really that I escape. There is some loot in here, so it's somewhat expected that I go in here. I mean, of course, the player will always be curious. Or at least some players will always be curious. Huh. Yeah, they're called horned basilisks as well, but they're certainly a lot weaker. That was not just my imagination. Yeah. Whatever, man. Okay. I don't think they will be spawning here while I'm looking at them, basically. That would be a bit weird. But there's also no path. Ah! And as soon as I'm not looking, of course, new enemies did spawn. Fortunately, looks like the weak variety here. However, I'm not a fan of them closing in on Nathalie here. Actually, why don't I use my newly acquired... Oh, holy crap, yeah, that certainly does a lot more damage than it says on the tin. On the basilisk itself. Let's use this. Well, then it didn't deal quite as much damage as it was... as I was promised by the tooltip. But that's fine. Okay, now none of us got stunned. That's very good. Guess... No, this will not hit all of them. Oh, this will hit all three of these at least. Hopefully killing two? Yeah, good. Okay. Please stop doing that. He will not be able to reach from there. Okay. And now we should really be running away from here. From there. Alright. The exit of the... Oops. The exit should be right around the corner here. Hopefully. This looks like a dead end. Okay, one wolf is coming after us. Alright, this seems to be almost it. I have to explore here. You have to understand. Even though there's probably nothing here. Oh, hello. Yep. Certainly nothing here. Well, in that case, let's see if I can leave the map. I can. And I can only go to the Baraza Deep Woods. Okay, this has been a long episode. I'm going to end it right here. We will be continuing next time. This has turned out to be way more exciting than I was expecting it to be. Fortunately. Although I'm not entirely happy with the progress of the story here, with the betrayal of the Duke, who seemed like such a nice person. But oh well, such is the nature of the game. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, as always. If you did, please hit like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you real soon. Until then, have a wonderful time, and bye bye!